What's happening out there, gym owners? It's Monday. I'm back in the truck, back on the way to the gym. Had a nice weekend with my family. Spent some time, decompressing, doing a little fishing, doing a little hiking, doing a little power washing. I don't know how I got roped into working on my niece's house, but that's okay. That's what family's for. And so we're going into Dan and I are doing a sales machine coaching program. It's a 6-week coaching program, and we're taking a whole bunch of gym owners through 6 key components of building your marketing and sales machine to help drive more leads to your gym. And week 3 is coming up this Thursday. It's a 2 to 2.5 hour Zoom call, basically a live workshop every Thursday for 6 weeks, and this Thursday is number 3. And this week we're going to be building out our referral machine, and that's building out the referral program in your gym. And one of the key things to getting referrals is asking, right? So I've talked about this a bunch of times, but I like to hammer this point home because it's really important for gyms to take action when it comes to their marketing and be proactive. And referrals is part of marketing for a gym, right? So like when you look at marketing, you look at all the different ways in which you attract clients to your brick and mortar gym. Email campaigns, Facebook ads, organic social media posting, Google and SEO, and website presence and things like that. Having a good lead magnet and SEO is helpful. And then in-house type stuff, client appreciation events, maybe a charity event, and referrals are like your home base type of marketing, right? So I'm gonna take the base of clientele that I already have, and I'm going to try and make it easy for them to bring their friends, family members, and coworkers to the gym to try our services, right? Because those people are already, heavily invested in what you do. They already spend money in your facility. They already understand your brand. They already understand your process, and it's very easy for them to let's call it, give you a layup to another person, right? And so when I ask a lot of gym owners, what are they doing for referrals, almost all of them, other than a small 10%, I would say, but I would say a large majority, 80 to 90% of the gym owners that we encounter don't have an active process or schedule for referrals, right? For working referrals into their marketing plan. And they just kind of leave it up to word of mouth in a sense, like I'm just gonna, leave it up to my clients to have to refer to me when they feel like it, right? And the only thing that, doesn't work with that, right? And some gyms do a great job. Some gyms, obviously, if your service is tremendous and your process and product is tremendous, people will refer. But if you give them specific initiatives and time frames in which to refer, they will refer more and more consistently, right? So that's really the key. That's the number one key, right? So as a business, predictability is really important, right? So I can start to paint a picture as to what my revenue is going to look like for the year, hey, if we want to add 50 new clients this year, here are the marketing initiatives throughout the year that we're going to run. And based on past experience, when we've run these initiatives, we've averaged X amount of clients each time, right? So like, I know that if I run a certain referral campaign, right? So like a gift of fitness, right? It was one that we ran this year, that we gave away a free, 30-day trial to every in-house member to give it around the holidays, to pay it forward to a friend, family member, or coworker, right? That worked out really, really well. Now, now we know that we're going to get a good response from that next time, and it's kind of going to be a built-in, like, hey, now we'll have real goals, now we'll have real, data to kind of say, like, hey, if we run this every December, leading into the holidays, we should average X amount of clients, right? And we know, right? So that now I can predict, right? And that's really the key, right? Nothing really works well, and you're always reacting if you can't predict, right? And plan and keep a scorecard as to, what marketing initiatives are working. So, if you tell me that you build the majority of your gym via word of mouth, well, then I want to know, what does that mean in terms of what initiatives are you running? What's your average ROI on the initiatives, right? How frequently are your people, bringing in referrals? How many referrals are you getting each month? What's your goal, okay, for each month? And what's your conversion rate for referrals? How many referrals are you actually converting to trials? And then how many of those are you converting to members, right? Those are and out of those referrals also, what's the attrition look like? How many of them are staying long term versus leaving within the first year, right? So you want to kind of have some of those metrics. So referrals are absolutely 100% one of the key cornerstones to your marketing tree, and should be, front and present several times a year, probably at least once a quarter. Have some specific referral event, right? So, and then have lots of other ways in which people can refer. So here's a couple tips for referrals, right? Referrals at the point of sale. Somebody joins your membership, right? And somebody joins your gym and becomes a full-time member. Give them a gift card to pay it forward to a friend, family member, or coworker. Hey, since you've become an awesome member, here's a free month for somebody else. So you want to bring your husband, sister, brother, whatever, bring them in the gym, right? Over deliver, get them signed up too. You run transformations and slim downs and New Year, New You type programs, right? You run a 3, 4, 6, 8 week, fat loss type program. Make referrals part of doing business. If you're a client and you refer, your transformation is free, right? Make it super simple. Run some bring a friend workouts. A smaller gym, just getting started, I would do a bring a friend workout every other month, maybe even every month, the first year I was in business, right? Give people lots of opportunity to bring their friends. Set up a Saturday class, 10 o'clock or something like that, once a month, the first Saturday of every month. Bring a friend, family member, coworker, try a free workout, pitch them on a discounted trial service, and then get them locked into your membership, okay? Have a specific referral month. We do August is for amigos and February is for friends, right? We do a buddy week during August is for amigos. So like during that week, we pick a bunch of classes, and you could bring a friend to any one of those classes. They can come to multiple classes that week if they want to, really try it out 2 or 3 times to see. And we just roll out the carpet, right? And then we give them a trial discount, and then we roll them into a membership. And then we do the gift of fitness. We do an athlete parent appreciation. If you're a sports performance gym, send all the athletes home with a gift card for a free month or a discounted month for their mom and dad, right? So if you're a big sports performance facility and you're looking to grow your adult population, give those parents a trial, right? Let them come in and try the gym. And if you're good at what you do and your product and your process is great, you should be able to close 50% or better on those. So that's just quick, easy ways to get referrals. But again, by building them into my marketing calendar and by quantifying them, tracking the leads all the way through the process, or tracking the referral all the way through from what referral event it was, how many people we attracted, how many we converted to trial, how many we converted to memberships, out of those memberships, who left, who stayed, right? Now I have really good data. Next year when I run these initiatives, right, I can either double down on them or scrap them based on whether they performed well or did not, right? And if they didn't perform, they get removed from the marketing, calendar, and we plug something else in place that we think will work better, right? Or we tweak it. We said, okay, it was lukewarm. What could we have done better? Can we take something else out of the marketing? Do we need more messaging? Do we need to, make it a better event? Whatever it was. But now that's how you attract